Hello everyone. Today is Monday, January 23rd, and my name is Linda from Stitching in Chaos, and I'm here with another Flosstube video. Here with an update for this week. I completely forgot what I was going to say. If you remember, or if you've watched the videos before, you know that I'm kind of focusing this year on each week is a specific whip, a new start, and a heaven and earth. I have a lot of new starts to do in heaven and earth. I've decided to cut my heaven and earth in half. I am not doing 12 heaven and earth designs. A lot of them were new, and I'm just not doing it. I realized that it could take forever to finish all of them. So I just have a few new starts for this year, and then a few that I'm already working on. So that is my plan so far. And then I have the heaven and earth is not for a week, it's for the whole month. And then the bride, which will be my Sunday focus throughout the year, which is, I'll show you. So this week, my whip for this week that I had already been working on was the Christmas Advent. So let's see. And I apologize. I always forget to turn the sound off on my computer because I get a lot of notifications. So yeah, so this is the Christmas Advent Calendar with animals from Cute Patterns by Maria. So I didn't stitch much, but that's okay. This is where I was the last time I worked on this. So this week, it's so hard to see the white on this fabric. I'm really kind of regretting this, but I'm just going to keep going. Maybe it will shine through. So obviously I started, this here was already done. So I filled in the blues here and then started the next two sessions here in white. So not a whole lot. I was only able to work on it for one day. Yeah, but that's okay. I got a little distracted this week. And then my new whip is something I bought a long time ago. My daughter and I both bought one. I don't even know how long ago. It's from Stitch Studio by Nicole. Let me get rid of this. And it's called Complaints to the Cook. Yeah, obviously it was like a $5. I think it was probably at AC Moore, or it could have been Walmart. I don't remember. So yeah, that was a new start. So for that one, I don't know what I was thinking. I folded it up and stuck the needle minder on after. So I did focus on this one a lot this week because it's easier for me to go places with it. So when I went to Terry's, I did this with her. So I have all the outline for that one. So all the blue outline. So yes. And my heaven and earth for this month is obviously the bride, as I like to call her. And that's this piece right here. So This Is Love by Katerina. And this one here is something my daughter is really wanting me to work on. So, let's see. This is where I was. I'm not sure if you're going to really see a difference. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Because I ended up working more in this area. So, and I only worked on it yesterday. I'm not sure if you will see much of a difference, but a little bit more filled in over here and I went down, whoops, right around here. So we were kind of following a trail of like 3 different colors. But yeah, so. And I also have a temperature piece that I'm working on, which is from Stitching Mommy. I did not take a picture. I need to make sure I take a picture after I'm done with this video, so that way I have where I'm starting. But let's see. Get this out of the way. I am working on the Temperature Quaker, which is right here. Okay. I did not do yesterday's because I'm basically, instead of doing only, 24 or 12 stitches every day, 12 stitches every day, I'm just waiting till Saturday and then doing the whole week. So last week we had half the pattern, oops, and one little section. So I have finished working around. That's what I have so far. So yes, I like this one because it's very easy to do. So that's all the stitching I've done for this week. I didn't do as much as I did last week. I noticed the last 2 weeks I was basically estimating around 1,000 stitches a week, which is really good for me. But I got caught up in something else this week, and I will share. One of the things about starting all these new projects is I don't have enough needle minders. And I don't like switching them out all the time. I like keeping the needle just with it, so that way if I decide to work on something, I can just kind of grab it and go. So a friend of mine, Jo, had given me a couple of needle minders that she had. And I just, kind of inspired me. But one of her needle minders I really want to try and figure out. But that's going to take a little bit more effort. So what I ended up doing was, my daughter, when she was little, we got one of those kits. Can't remember the name of the kits right now. I think they were sold at Borders bookstore, and it was a bottle cap art type thing. And I was thinking along that line, so I went to the store. Well, no, I ordered it on Amazon. I ordered a whole bag of bottle caps. They're not like real bottle caps where her kit was. They were like from the actual soda bottles and stuff. But that's okay. So I ordered a bag of this. And then I ordered some of these. I don't know what they're called. It doesn't say it on the bag. Oh, yes, it does. They are. No, it really doesn't. It just says there's 100 of them. They're clear, and they're kind of, I guess they're like epoxy stickers. So what I did was I have these little round 1-inch stickers, because this is a 1-inch buttons, and I made myself some little needle minders, so I could just kind of add them to, let's see, this one says faith over fear. It's not really. And then, so I just picked some stickers that I liked, and this one says go for it. Not really zooming in. That's okay. And I had bought a while back a whole thing of magnets. So I've got a bunch of magnets here. I've got 2 different sizes. So yeah, I think that's going to be my plan, because needle minders are expensive. And if I'm planning on having 55 whips by the end of the year, I am not spending $500 on needle minders. That's not happening. So these probably made them for roughly 50 cents a piece, less than that. It was like 35 cents for the materials, but I forgot that the magnets were 120, not 100. So when I calculate that out, it turned up maybe a little bit more, but really not that much. So yeah, this will work. And I might experiment with some other ways of doing it. So I've been spending a lot of time this week at the dollar store. The other thing that took my time was my daughter and I chipped in and we bought a Cricut. That is like opening up a whole world of opportunities in the crafting area. We played around with it a little bit the first night, but I haven't really touched it since. So lately I've just been going to the store and checking out what's available and watching a lot of videos, and that took me away from stitching. I did not stitch 2 days this week. Another reason is because I've got 4 new Heaven and Earth that I want to start, and that's going to be it. So I will, because I already have 3, and that will give me 7. I tried to do 6, but I'm having a really hard time choosing which one to get rid of. So, well, not get rid of, but put aside. So I just decided to stay at 7. So I've got 4, and that means I've got to kit them up. I already know what I'm doing for February, and I'll share that next week. So I started collecting some floss. I got some floss from a friend. And I just started organizing them, and I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning organizing floss and writing it all down and putting them where they need to go. And I still have a lot more to buy, but it's still extremely helpful. And it was kind of exciting to see all the floss going in certain places. Now I actually have a little bit of a stash of floss. So I'm excited about that. So the plans for next week, my new whip for next week, it's not new, but my whip for next week is going to be Strawberry Harvest from Cottage Garden Samplings. So I will be working on this one next week. And this is where I am at. This is the one I kind of struggle with because it's so small. I will have to say though, the new light that I got for the retreat, I've been using it. I am loving it. It's this one, the Halo. Loving it. I'm using it all the time because, I don't know, I don't have to worry about plugging it in, and love it. I even took it with me. So, okay, so that's my new whip, and my new start is going to be something I bought probably a couple of years ago off of Etsy, and when I first started looking into cross stitching. But I kind of want to do this because it's something I should be focusing on. Let go and let God. And it's from Rabbit Girl Crafts. So that will be my new start for next week. I've already got all the floss for this one. And of course, I'll be working on the Bride some more and the temperature piece. So I plan on spending more time doing that and not getting too sidetracked this time. We'll see. I'm trying to do better with time management and all of that. So total stitches for this week, I was averaging about 1,000. I only got 637. That's okay. It's all good. So we'll see what next week brings. I think that's it. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you next Monday. I will be posting a video on Fridays. I try to do that every week after my weigh-in with Weight Watchers. I'm trying to think what else. At the end of the video, I usually have 2 little, I don't know, little like bookmarks on the screen. One side will go to my last Flosstube video, and the other side will go to my weight loss journey. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And maybe share where you get your favorite needle minders. What are your favorite needle minders? I have my favorite, my absolute favorite, and I just had it out. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is my favorite needle minder. It's a koala. People who know me know how much I love koalas. And this came from, what is it called? The caterpillar? Oh, that's horrible. Can't recommend something if I don't remember what they're called. Caterpillar cross stitch? Yeah, caterpillar cross stitch. Yes, I love, that's my favorite. And that's why I have it on the temperature piece, so I get to see it every day. Well, all the time. So yeah, that's it. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.